I'm Joel Roth, and I'm a student artist. As far as what I do, or my expertise is drawing. Just because it's the most accessible, it's the easiest to manipulate, it's very detail-oriented, which is what I prefer. I like to extend past drawing though, so I like to paint, I like to sculpt, I like to do pottery. I haven't really gotten much into graphic design or anything like that, but why not, I guess. The style that I prefer the most would have to be realism, or a combination of realism and abstraction, or the abstract. Because since I do like to do detail-oriented works, I still like the kind of playful and different edge of the abstract. So combining the both kind of, I don't know, is how I would personally best interpret life and stuff like that. So sometimes I'll sit and think about this concept for a few weeks prior, especially with how busy I am. That gives me a lot of time to kind of think about what it is that I want to do. And then the actual time where I get to do the process is I'll sit in a quiet room and I have all my stuff laid out that I will need, and make sure that it's accessible and ready to be used and prepared. And then once I start with the strategy of getting the initial form and proportions correct. Because proportions used to be my weakness. Now I've been practicing on making the proportions my priority, or my first priority, and then work for technique and details, and using my skills to make sure that those details are communicated or visible in an easy way. So that's pretty much my strategy. It kind of goes in levels as far as like just the general image, and then it gets more and more specific and detailed, etc., etc. Well, okay, so the piece today that we all did was a group collaboration piece on national tourism, and so it's me and 3 or 4 other people working together as a group to fill the canvas, and our way of interpreting what makes the Philippines special and what we think people kind of come to see as part of the whole tourism thing. As far as the collaboration part, it was really fun. At one point, people were singing and kind of like trying to like keep themselves kind of mentally occupied and distracted enough where they could kind of just focus and paint. So that was fun. I think the challenges were sometimes we got stuck into one space, and it was kind of hard to paint around each other. But I mean, we definitely made it work. I think being a foreigner, for me, what it took to kind of achieve this goal was not only to hash it out with everybody else and work really hard. It wasn't about just me as a tourist or a foreigner, it was also about my other group mates, and we really came together, I think, to come up with a cohesive idea that really portrayed what we thought was what made the Philippines touristy. And a lot of the stuff on the painting isn't really anything that I've seen yet in person. Like, I still want to see the chocolate hills, and I want to see some of the wildlife that they were painting. I think it's a tarsier. I've never seen that, obviously, but I don't know. I mean, I've seen only a little bit of the Philippines, but I guess being part of this mural, I was able to see without seeing, so that was kind of interesting. I guess you could say this is my way of expressing myself as a tourist and a painter, to kind of show the world through my eyes and through my group mates' eyes as well. So I hope everybody liked it, and I hope it's colorful enough and interesting enough that people won't just look at it for 5 seconds and then walk onwards. I really hope everybody enjoys it.